कौटिल्याय नमो नमः। प्रज्ञापनाज्ञा परिदान लेखास्तथा परिहार निसृष्टि लेखा प्रावृत्तिकश्च प्रतिलेख एव सर्वत्र गश्चेति हि शासनानि। प्रज्ञापन लेख, आज्ञा लेख, परिदान लेख, परिहार लेख, निसृष्टि लेख, प्रावृत्तिक लेख, लेख, प्रतिलेख, सर्वत्र लेख. So these are 8 types of royal edicts. That means correspondence, whatever is required. That means with different personalities, different persons, different officers, whatever correspondence is to be made, how to write the letters. These are edicts. They are called shasana, means actually shas anushishta. That means, of course, in that also again vijnapana also is there. But we had discussed about that also. Whatever is put on the paper, it is akshara. It is akshara. Therefore, that is called shasana. Ganapati Shastri Garu has explained. I explained in the video also. So that way, 8 types of letters, and just we have discussed about that is like first letter, prajna, prajnapana lekha, and agnya lekha, and then paridhana lekha, parihara lekha, we have discussed. Now actually the Nisrushti Lekha. Here Nisrushti Lekha actually that in the context of, in the chapter Godha Purusha Pranidhi, that means the not appointment, allocation of the responsibilities to the spies, to the Gudacharis. We had a chapter, we have discussed the chapter in first Adhikarana. So there, not in second Adhikarana, it occurred in first Adhikarana only. There Nisrushtahara, something, Nisrushta and also Shasanahara. 2 types of persons mentioned there. So the Nisrushti means actually that is who is authorized. So here that is the reason Nisrushti Lekha, he has even our Guru Garu also mentioned. But here with this translation, it may not be clear. That is the reason I am telling. Nisrushti Sthapana Karyakarane Vachani Tatha Esha Vachika Lekhasya Bhaven Naisruštikopi Saha. So here actually it is, giving authorization to a person. That means sending the lekha with a person who is completely authorized. Here actually this comes in Duta Pranidhi, Duta's appointment. So what type of Dutas also discussed in a first Adhikarana only. So there also I already told, but again here because of the context I repeat. Dutamukha vai Rajanaha. That means actually kings speak through ambassadors. That means the words of king, they reach the allied countries or enemy countries, any country. That is through ambassadors, Duta. So this is actually, he is, like that is, they carry the letter. But only here different types of persons. Only whatever matter is there, just simply handing over the letter. That is a type of job. That's all. They cannot say anything. They cannot explain, expand the idea of the letter. They have no right at all. But particularly these Naisrushtika Lekha, that which is sent with Nisrushti, that is Adhikari, Duta, their letter will be there, and the letter content, whatever is there, they will read out. Then whatever the negotiations or conversations, this person who takes that Naisrushtika Lekha is authorized to speak. That is the reason Sir has written, if you look at the translation, పనులు చేయించడం విషయంలో కానీ కొన్ని ఆజ్ఞలు ఇవ్వడానికి కానీ మరొకరికి అధికారం ఇస్తూ రాజు జారీ చేసిన లేఖ వాచిక లేఖ దీనికే నైసృష్టిక లేఖ అని కూడా పేరు. హీ హాజ్ ట్రాన్స్లేటెడ్. దట్ మీన్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ వాచిక లేఖ. వాచిక లేఖ means actually whatever king want to tell, all the things, vachika means only like, that reading. So the reading material will be there. Then the content will be there. If any idea is to be explained in detail, then he will take the responsibility. Therefore, the lekha, vachika lekha, which is also known as Naisrushtika lekha, because Nisrushta person he takes it, who is authorized to speak. That is the reason it is called Naisrushtika lekha as well as Vachika lekha. He can explain, he is authorized. He is authorized to communicate even verbally also to the that person, to the recipient. That means to the particular officer or to the particular king or to the particular amatya. Okay, because it all depends. Now, another thing, Vividham, this is, Pravrittika here. After Nisrushti Lekha, Pravrittika Lekha. So, what is Pravrittika Lekha means? Beautiful. Many times it appears as a repetition only because every time I tell, everywhere Kautilya uses that Dhatvartha. Dhatvartha, Mulaka, everything, all the words are used. So here, Pravrittika Lekha is telling, Vividham Daiva Samyuktam Tatvajam Chaiva Manushim Vividham Tam Vyavasyanti Pravrittim Shasanam Prati. Here, two types of Prakriti is there. Two types of Prakriti. That is, sorry, Pravritti. Two types of Pravritti. Pravritti means, actually we say attitude, etc. Here, Pravritti means um, towards what message is to be given. That is of two types, Pravritti. What is that? One is Vividham Daiva Samyuktam. That means some calamities. When there are calamities, that actually I have written an article on that also. Disaster management, that is in actually in the system it is there. It is the typed one is not available to me. I may have to get a printout. Disaster management. That means, all that is calamities. That is, how to face the calamities. What are the remedial measures to be taken in advance toward that? That is called actually iti బాధలు అని కూడా అంటారు మన దగ్గర. So daivi calamities, divine calamities. That means now whatever we are facing, heavy rains. That means over. So floods, etc. Floods, rains, too much of rainfall also come under this. And also what we say, drought. And also suddenly these all diseases, as we have seen that corona, etc. All these are called Daivi Vipat. And also Manushim and man-made calamities. We know these are totally all what we say, anarchy, whatever is there, that is also Upadravas and Ugravadi, etc. These come under this man-made calamities. So these two types of calamities when come, then this in a letter to whomever they are sending. That means, as I told you, the concerned officer, whoever a concerned officer or subordinate, whoever is there, when or at least subordinates to the king, whenever they want to tell about the situations, the calamities, when that calamities are the content of the letter, when the calamities are conveyed, communicated through the letter, that letter is called, the Dvividha Pravritti is there, one is Daivi and Manushi. So that is called Pravrittika Lekha. That means so many items. And actually only these are again as samples, Thali Pulaka Nyaya. There are as many problems are there. So many types of letters are required now going on also. Now even in a contemporary society, we see different. That is the reason letter writing is a question in English when we studied and are now also for the student. They give different. Now it is changed, like, where to a corporate office or to some electricity department or to village head, etc. So many titles are there. These are only the major things. It is letter writing. That is the reason this is not common letter writing, as we say, leave letter to the senior officer, our boss. It is not like that, but which are very important, which communicate, which deal with the completely what we say trial affairs. This is part of administration. These letters are part of administration. Therefore, this correspondence is official correspondence. It won't come under letter writing, common letter writing. That is the reason Shasanam, because this carries a seal also. Here, Raja Mudra will be there. Government, actually, we can say that all government letters. Simply, we can say that government, GO, we say, government order, we say. So, similarly, government correspondence only. So, it will go from an authorized person, a particular officer of particular department. So this is totally all these eight types, and of course, depending upon the condition, these are only government correspondence, pertaining to government correspondence. So then, next comes Pratilekha. See, Pratilekha, because Kautilya, see, first general letters, that means edicts, generally he has explained. Then, okay, so far he has been narrating how to write, how to write regarding such and such topic, such and such thing, to such and such person. So this way he has explained. Now he is explaining how to reply. That is, reply letter is also very important. Actually, writing letter is from our side, it is one way, that is even government. But when really a letter comes from from foreign countries, then replying it to it takes time, and so many discussions will be done. People, all VIPs sit together, they have that conversation about it, and after properly thinking about the topic, then only they will have to answer. Therefore, this is Pratilekha. Pratilekha is called reply letter. How it is? दृष्ट्वा लेखं यथा तत्त्वं ततः प्रत्यनुभाष्य च प्रतिलेखो भवेत् कार्यो यथा राजवचस्तथा. So, लेखं लेखं दृष्ट्वा, having seen the letter, and yatha tattvam, that is properly understanding whatever is written there, it should be understood properly. Tataha prati anubhashya. And afterwards, that means actually the letter read as government, that is king has ascribed to write a letter, an expert to write a letter. Similarly, Vachaka also is there, so that means actually the Lekhaka Lakshanas, when he has narrated the qualities of Lekhaka, there itself Kautilya has explained how he should be in a reading also, how to read the letter, because Lekhaka has to write a letter, should understand the letter written by other kings. Therefore, he is Lekhaka, he is Vachaka. So he has to read the letter, Then he has to reply, Pratilekha. Therefore, it is mentioning Lekham Društva and Yatha Tattvam, having understood it properly, it's what we say, it's a message, whatever is there, and then Prati Anubhashyacha. And after reading, if any clarity is required by the king, then Anubhashya, Bhashyam we are talking now. So having explained it to the king, it's like what we say, its purport, its idea, whatever is their inner idea, because everything depends upon the letters will be very dignified. So that is actually whatever we studied in Dhanyaloka, all such things are useful in writing letters also, because they never blame, because Ninda, Prashamsa, etc. they have mentioned. Actually, in these dealings, in such correspondence, direct blaming will not be there, should not be there also. Even if it is to be communicated in a different manner, in a dignified manner, it is to be conveyed. Therefore, here the responsibility is on the shoulders of Lekhaka. Therefore, he should look into the letter and he should understand it, yatha tattvam, whatever it means. After that, Anubhashya, then having explained it in a proper way to the king, then again taking his advice, yatha, what he says, Raj, yatha raja vachaha, whatever king tells, that is reply is not written, not, I mean, that is composed by him, but actually the matter will be told by the king. Then only what he does is, that is already we have discussed, he puts in a proper way. He writes, but yatha rajavachaha, as king intends, whatever king means. So that only should be incorporated in the letter. So that should be pratilekha bhavet, karyaha bhavet. So pratilekha, reply letter, should be written in this way. Now, another general, one general circular is there, as we say, the GO, etc. We say a common GO, government order has come, government notice also, they say, circular also we say. Circular, that is the reason sir also has translated as circular, means which is circulated. That which gets circulated, it is circular. So therefore, he says, Yatra. यत्रेश्वराश्चाधिकृताश्च राजा रक्षोपकारो पथिकार्थमाह सर्वत्र गो नाम भवेत् स मार्गे देशे च सर्वत्र च वेदितव्यः यत्र ईश्वराश्च अधिकृताश्च राजा रक्ष उपकारो पथिकार्थम आह सर्वत्र नाम भवेत् स मार्गे देशे च सर्वत्र च वेदितव्यः यत्र राजा पथिकार्थं रक्ष उपकारो उद्दिश्य आह अन्नమాట. It is again how Ishwarascha Adhikrutaascha. So, general, what we say, almost like tourism. Tourism, transport department is there. Tourism is there. Actually, that what we say, we can't say highways, because regarding the travelers, the rules regarding the travelers, Raksha Upakara, he has mentioned two things. That means it was taken care of. Those days, as we know, these all the dacoity groups, etc., were there, and thieves would be there. Therefore, regarding the Raksha, and also whatever requirement is there for them, So these two things are to be taken care for the travelers. Pathika, Pathika. So Rakshopakaro. So to help, that is the reason, now also all hotels, etc. have come. Those days also, Satra we say, no, Avasatha. That means the chowdhuries were there for bhojana, etc. Dharmasatra means actually where the boarding, lodging both are free. Dharmasatra means that is the, some people say, Mailu Dharmasatra antu untaru. That means to say that free boarding, free lodging. So, in olden days, now hardly there are, but in olden days, each village used to have that arrangement. Of course, it also is there in Kautilya's Arthasastra, because one thing it tells is uh, when newcomers come to the village, I am talking about village administration. When newcomers, travelers come to a particular village, then king says they should be accommodated in the family, in their uh, caste only, in their varna. Like Vaishyas come, they will be accommodated in Vaishyas community. And Brahmins come, so on. That was the arrangement in those days. And of course, this entry, exit, I mean, so comers and goers, their list also was to be maintained by the village heads, etc. And that is the reason any stranger comes, it should be notified. It is mentioned in Kautilyan the book. So therefore, here, when these travelers are there, so first number one is their regarding their protection. That is the reason Kautilya, so this also, Gulmas, they say, police stations used to be there. Village, in the village, at the end of village. Now also we see police stations will be almost like, in the outskirts of the village. So that way, Raksha, they are Rakshaka Bhattas. So for the protection, for the care, any help for the travelers, writing a letter to the be uh, border in charges. These are called Antapala. As we have BSF on the border security force. Here actually Antapala, that means whatever border is there for district border or village border, there should be the protectors. That means the letters are written to the village heads, Antapalas, that means that border officers and Raja, and also neighboring kings. When a letter is to be written to take care of the travelers, it is called, and one the circular will be given. So all the people, they should be taken care, and that water facility should be there, food facility should be there, and also there is a protection should be there. Whatever they require, it is to be arranged. So such a circular, a general circular, when it is given, the name itself tells Sarvatragaha. Sarvatragaha means which goes everywhere. Sarvatra means, everywhere. Ga means gachati. That is the reason, Ga means whenever we say, that is, Ga is if it comes at the end of Pada, it is gachati iti. So Sarvatra Gaha, Sarvatra gachati iti, Sarvatra Lekha. So like this, the letters he has explained. Okay, he has explained. Now, uh, that's all. So eight types of letters he has explained. Now, uh, this is also Shasanadhikara, part of Shasanadhikara, that is, Sama, Dana, Bheda, Danda, Upayas. So he says Upaya means means. So Upaya means only, means of sovereignty, means of sovereign kingdom. So there are, Chaturveda Upayaha, Sama, Dana, Bheda, Danda. And Acharya Kautilya actually explains. what is Sama, what is Dana, what is bheda, and how many types also he has explained. He says, Upayaha Samopapradana Bheda Dandaha. He uses different words. Simply Samadana Bheda, he says Upapradana. Sama, Upapradana, Bheda, Danda. These four are called means of sovereignty, that is Upayas, means. Tatra again he explains Sama Panchavidham. Sama, see, how this is in this chapter only, very important shloka. He has written Sarvashastrani Anukramya Prayogam Upalabhya cha Kautilyena Narendrarthe Shasanasya Vidhikrutaha. This is chapter ending shloka in this. That means this text is not meant for people like us. This is meant for rulers. This is not for, this is, of course, everyone has got some responsibility, right? A ruler, but actually, this is composed particularly for the sake of kings. Kautilya himself has mentioned. Therefore, how many types of Sama? How it can be? Because this is a guidebook to kings. That is the reason he is explaining in detail. Sama Panchavidham. Sama Upaya is fivefold. What is that? He is explaining. Sama Panchavidham. That is Guna Sankirtanam, Sambandha Upakhyanam. How see, how beautiful. Parasparopakara Sandarshanam, Ayati Pradarshanam, Atmopanidhanam iti. So, Sama, how it should be. Because how to, this we really we implement in our daily life also. What it is means when we want to make like, some relationship. Particularly, I tell you, when we go to an office, or also when we go to a hospital, we go on searching for the references. Such and such doctor is known to us, such and such officer is known to us. This is because to please others, um, the concerned adhikaris, we have to use all these samopaya. Dana, samadana, these two are very important in all the affairs. Veda we can't do like that, and danda it is not in our hands. So that is guna sankirtanam. First, guna sankirtanam also will go as per Kautilyan order only. He only explains. He has told fivefold. Now he says, Tatra, what is Guna Sankirtanam? He is telling. Tatra, Abhijana, Sharira, Karma, Prakriti, Sruta, Dravyadinam, Guna Grahanam, Prashamsa, Stutihi, Guna Sankirtanam. There, first of all, we, of course, we also do. Where from you hail? What is your village? What is my village? Such things happen. We know it. So first of all, Abhijana, that is appreciating, praising. Oh, what is your family name, your surname, so on. So, oh, you belong to that family. This is called Abhijana Prashamsa. That is, yeah, it is very famous and I know, and మాట్లాడతాం కదా. That is Abhijana Prashamsa. Sharira Prashamsa. Oh, sir, you are looking very smart. You are looking very cute, good, etc., etc. So very decent. Okay, something. This is called Sharira. And then Karma. Oh, your way of working. I came to know that your way of working is wonderful, very, very systematic, etc. Appreciating karma. And then Prakriti. Prakriti is, like, nature, soft nature, and, very, very outspoken, whatever is there. So that is. Then Shruta. Oh, what house you have studied so much? Very well, very versed. Okay, you are from such and such university. Nice, nice, sir. Nice to know. This is the Shruta. Dravyadinam. Then automatically, like Dravya means regarding may not be money or something, talking about some common topics. Dravya, that is, oh, this is, we know, this, that, no, something that is called the all the guna, aguna, grahana. That means actually he knows which, yeah, that is which akshana he has. So, really, the good and bad he knows, guna, guna, grahanam, but prashamsa. Bad they don't say, only good things they will tell, that is prashamsa. Having understood guna, aguna, virtues and merits and demerits also, but just only taking the in a positive way and appreciating, praising, that is called prashamsa. Then guna sankirtana, that is stutihi, prashamsa, stutihi. Stuti means here, that is prashamsa is simply, oh, it's a beautiful, good, etc. Stuti means, స్తోత్రం చేస్తున్నారు అంటాం చూడండి, స్తోత్ర పాఠం అంటే కొంచెం ఎక్కువ వేసి చెప్పడం. దేవుణ్ణి స్తుతిస్తాం కదా, నువ్వు అంత వాడవు, నువ్వు ఇంత వాడవు, యు ఆర్ ద. మీరు చూడండి, ఎన్ని సహస్రనామ, ఎన్ని అష్టోత్తరనామ, అన్నిటికీ కూడా నువ్వు అభయ అభయదాతవు నీవే, అదో ఆ, ఆపద నుంచి రక్షించేవాడవు నీవే, లైక్ దిస్, యు ఆర్ ద ప్రొటెక్టర్, యు ఆర్ ద గివర్, యు ఆర్ ద ప్రాస్పరిటీ గివర్, you are kind hearted, etc., etc. These are all called stutis. So that is, this is, totally praising. Here there is appreciating, prashamsa. Here it is praising. All these two, prashamsa and stuti, they constitute guna sankirtanam, but it is so many types. Okay. And then next one, Sambandhopakyanam, because it is only one variety. In one variety, so many varieties are there. And next one is Sambandha Upakyanam. Here, how many types of relations, connectivity, how to connect to him. It is Jnati. Jnati means, like cousins. Jnati means actually cousins. Like from father side or mother side, cousins. What we say, first cousins. So first cousins, they may be knowing, but second cousins and also మన వేలు విడిచిన అని చెప్తారు కదా. So ఆ type. So ఏదో some మన our grandfathers were cousins or some own, etc., etc. So జ్ఞాతి. Regarding జ్ఞాతి, this is what some just getting introduced. That means knowing and introducing about the relationship, uh, close relationship. Then yauna. Yauna means, actually, that is earlier also it has come. Yavana Sambandha is marriage alliances. లేదా మనకు అంటాడు కదా, అక్కడ వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ వాళ్ళు, ఓహో మా బావ మరిది, వాళ్ళ ఆడపడుచు ఇక్కడో అని. సో దట్ మీన్స్ ద రిలేషన్షిప్ through the marriage, through the marriage. So connected with marriage alliance. So that is. And Maukha. Maukha means actually Maukhika. That is Mukha. That is, education, the learning. And Srava, word and actually, unless there is a, like, we have enough knowledge, or at least we have translations like Guru Garu. Srava means, it is related to Yajna. Yajnayagadis. Sruva ani, that is, what we say, a spoon, a ladle we say. So a spoon with which we offer havisu into the fire, sacrificial fire. So that Sruva's form is Srava, that's Tadita Pada. And that means regarding yajnas, because for example, which Shakha you belong, Yajurveda Shakha, Rigveda Shakha, so, and Somayaji, etc., etc. What or else, what yajnas you have performed. All this. Yajna Sambandha, relationship, connection, connecting through Yajna Sambandha, that is called flower. And Kula, that is, their community. And Hridaya means actually closeness, close associate, close friends. So, just when yes, yes, he is my close friend. So that means it is no A is equal to B is equal to C means A is equal to C. ఆ type లో ఉంటుంది కదా మనకి లెక్క ఆ type లో relationship. And then Mitra Sankirtanam. And also telling about friends' names. Oh, he is my close friend, he is my close friend, etc. Friend is different. As Hridaya Sambandhi means very close. We were very close. That is Hridaya Sambandha. Mitra yeah, we were colleagues, we know each other, we know very well, we were staying together, we were neighbors, etc. This Sambandha Upakhyanam, that is called Sambandha Upakhyanam. So, narrating the relationship uh, through which, whether this is a blood relationship or a professional relationship or anything, this is called Sambandha Upakhyanam. And then Sapaksha Parapakshayoho Anyonya Upakara Sankirtanam Paraspara Upakara Darshanam. So here actually they are doing some deal we say. So some dealing is there. If this is done, you know, if you do this, then I will give this. This is, of course, in Sandhi, etc. Sandhi is different. Here it is not there. If you really do this favor, I can do this to you. I can repay you. I can help you in a way. So this way, Paraspara Anyonya Upakara Sambandham is called. That is a Paraspara Upakara Sandarshanam. The word itself, it is very clear. Ayati Pradarshanam is again, this is, Ayati means a future. That means if you do this, this is a benefit for you. Showing the future benefit, it is called Ayati Pradarshan. So if you do this, definitely you will get this, some place or something, some money you will get out of this. So that way, it is called Ayati Pradarshana. And last one is wonderful, Atma Upanidhanam Iti. So just this is, uh, don't think that we are different, you are different. So we are the same. You and me are the same. We are one. If we are united, we are one only. We are not separate. We can, like, for example, when we go to, like, all this we do to maintain the relationship. If we go to Tamil Nadu, we say, oh, Tamil, though we do not know Tamil, but our Tamil is such a beautiful language, something we say. And if we go to Karnataka, then we say, Kannada language, so many letters are like Telugu only, we say. So like this, some connection we put. You and we are the same. Wherever whenever we want to make a connection, a relationship. So this also should be there with the Alina antar will actually allied countries. Allied countries means the Mitra Rajya. So with Mitra Rajyas also some are required. With the Shatru Rajyas particularly it is required. All this, if we read Mahabharata, we can easily understand because how they made the relationships here and there. That is, entire politics is there in like take Ramayana or take Mahabharata or you take any dramas, etc. Naturally, some connection they will find out. This way it is called Panchavidha Sama, fivefold Sama. It is done. So, Upanidhanam iti. Then, and there is actually for dana, there are no so many varieties because to please really we need many ways. But when it comes to the dana, మనకేదో ఉంటుంది కదా I give this land to you, I give this 2 feet you take, and even these understandings will be there, no, in general. So you just, I give this actually in wartime, anytime I give you this so many horses, or I give this so much of money. So this is called Artha Sambandha. So Upapradhanam Artha Upakaraha. Artha means maybe cash or kind, I told you. So Upapradhanam. So giving, offering something cash or kind, that is called Dana. Shankajanam nirbharsanam cha bhedaha. Here, actually, bheda means two close countries are there. Two friend close countries means need not be close. If at all close countries also, or what we say, two countries are there. So between these two countries, this we have seen in movies and stories also. Just sending some people, creating this is called in Kautilya's Arthasastra Upajapa. That means telling, filling a ears antar kada. So telling something about this king to that king about that king to this king, this is called oh manaki, even now it is there. No, he's what he said about you, tells to hear. This ear filling అప్పటి నుంచి ఇప్పటిదాకా కర్ణపూర్లు ఉన్నారు. So and again with this person also same dialogue will be used. That she was telling or he was telling like this. So this is called Shankajanam, creating a doubt in the minds of the people. It is called Bheda. How to really divide. This is what Britishers have done. We also always say divide and rule policy. Divide and rule policy not brought by Britishers, but it is implemented by Britishers. But divide and rule policy is there anadi, as ever since the polity has come, Raja has come into the existence. Raja has taken place, and since then it is there. Wherever, yatra yatra, we say no, yatra yatra dhumaha tatra tatra vahinilaga, yatra yatra rajakiyam vartate tatra tatra samadhana bheda dandopayaha vartante eva. This is to be understood. So therefore, and nirbharsana mode also, nirbharsana means, threatening also. So this is called bheda. And this is vada again, it is threefold. Vada, parikleshaha, arthaharanam, danda iti. This is here and elsewhere also he has told. Danda is first he mentioned vada, execution, that is death sentence. Parikleshaha means torture. It is torture. What we say, third degree, etc. Antar kada, torture. And then fines, the forfeiture antar, seizing the property. It is. So this is threefold. Depending upon the offense, where whatever is suitable, that will be used. Whether it is death sentence or, torture to take out the, if the offense is clear, crime is clear, then no thinking, death punishment. When something is hiding, so to bring out the truth, then that pariklesha, torture will be done to that criminals. That we know interrogation. Through interrogation, it is nothing but pariklesha, torture. And then arthaharanam. When once is what we say, misappropriation, etc., and kabzas, all these are there. So it is encroachments, all these are there. Then automatically that the properties will be seized. That is called arthaharanam. Once the offense is proved. So this way, four means of the four important sadhanas, means sadhanas, important tools to run the kingdom. So this way, that is there. Only last one or two that paragraphs are there. So next session it will be over, because this is again regarding the style of letters, how it will be, whether they are, how it should be letters, so how the paper should be, etc. That he has narrated. So with this, our almost next session with this Shasanadhikara will be over. Then it is there testing of gems, Kosha Praveshya, Ratna Pariksha, whatever are there. Then this is also very, very interesting actually. Kosha Praveshya, Ratna Pariksha. Navaratnas, all the are actually their characteristics are described here. Who is it? So we feel how we ప్యూర్ పర్ల్ మంచి ముత్యం యొక్క లక్షణం ఎలా ఉంటుంది, మంచి పగడం ఎలా ఉంటుంది, అవి ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతాయి కూడా చెప్పాడు. ఇందులో ఏముంది అంటే వై దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అంటే దీనిలో మనకి ఏవి ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతాయో కూడా ఉంది. దట్ వే దిస్ హాస్ గాట్ సిగ్నిఫికెన్స్. ఇక దెన్ అప్పటి నుంచి ఇంకా వచ్చి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేది ఒక్కొక్క డిపార్ట్మెంట్. తర్వాత మైనింగ్ వస్తుంది, అండ్ ఇక అండ్ దెన్ మింట్ వస్తుంది. So many things will come. So this is very big Adhikarana, and entirely this deals with administration only, because this is Adhyaksha Prachara. That topic deals with administration only. Some the Go Adhyaksha, etc. Only we can, I think, pick up few points wherever required. Kosha Pravesha, of course, it is very interesting. So we can go to that. And now I just, I stop recording here. And